I can hear you very clearly.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
Okay, we're live, brother.
Oh, snaps, we're live. Well, I can hear
Sorry,
you.
guys, for the wait. I am still playing with this app a
It
little
sounds
bit.
like it. So is that why I can't see? I can only see your face icon on my end?
Let me.
Interesting. So just so everybody knows, I cannot see your texts, your comments right now, nor can I see anyone other than myself in a little tiny square on the side of the screen here, guys. So that's what's going on right now. This is part of the, the difficulties of being a YouTuber, the realities of being a YouTuber, wouldn't you say? Well, it looks like we may have lost John ever so slightly for this duration as of yet. We're working on it. We're working on it, guys. Let's see how that all goes. Hopefully we can get him back.
Hello?
Get him back. Yeah, I hear him. I hear him. Do you guys hear him?
Can you see me?
I cannot see you, but I can hear you.
Why is my camera not coming on?
I don't know. I have no idea. But this is cool that we're both on here on your channel. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I love it, except the fact that you can't see me. And
yeah, I can't see you. I hope the icon you have there is really nice.
It is. It's me and my son. I mean.
Oh, yeah. Well, then there you go. See, I have a picture of you and me at Pomona. So
we're using Google Hangouts, Jeremy.
Well, I wish we could do it, and be able to see everything.
Give me a second. I'm trying to figure. Let me see.
So this is the realities of being a YouTuber, right?
Yep.
It's definitely some of the stuff we got to do. Deal with tech. Well, I'm glad everybody showed. Again, I don't know how many people are here. So please don't forget to hit that like button, guys. Go do that right now.
What up, Reese's?
Oh, Reese's is here in the house. What's up?
Simple Web Logic. Balls by JP.
Everybody's here. What's up?
Jeremy from All Time Reptiles. Thanks for coming in, guys. We're trying to
rock on.
Figure this craziness out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out, hopefully. It shouldn't be too bad. Yeah. Either way, while we're here, how's everybody feel about how hard this community has been pushing to help everybody and do all that kind of good stuff that's been going on lately? It's been definitely an uphill battle, right, bro?
Absolutely. Like we're fighting every day to try to keep everyone positive and just deal with our everyday lives on top of that. Like,
that's right.
People don't realize how much everyone gets a hold of us.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what? I mean, it's a cool feeling to know that even though we haven't been around as long as a lot of people, that there's a comfort level to know that they can at least reach out to us and get the information. If we don't have the information, get pushed in the right direction.
Oh, absolutely. I think what up, TJ? I think one of the biggest issues is you can't even see me. I'm trying to figure it out. I think one of the biggest issues we have, though, is just trying to keep people together.
That's true. Well, you know what? Like you've been saying, building a family, building a community is one of the hardest things, but is one of the most rewarding things. At least that's what I've been getting from our conversations.
Oh, absolutely. I think it's rewarding as it can be. Like you can't really expect
being attacked over here,
if you're not building those around you or building a family or community or however you want to put it. I know we say it lots of different ways, But
yeah. I mean, it is what it is. You know, the community that we have around us. It just depends on if we want those people around us to be negative and irritating and, you know, basically causing an atmosphere that we don't want to be part of. Like, why do we allow them to be in our community then? You know.
right. Josiah Dean.
So hopefully you'll be able to figure out how to get your own face on here soon.
I'm trying, but I mean, everyone likes your face better anyway, so it's all good.
Oh, great, great. I mean, we are using my time slot, you know, we might as well. We might as well, guys. This is the place to be. You need to be here with John Fealy. Dude, have you guys seen those red shirts? That swag is amazing, dude. Can I tell them the story that happened to me the other day at school when I was dropping my kids or picking my kids up from school?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so I go over to pick up my kids from school. While I'm there, long story short, essentially, I had another parent there stop me, and this was an older lady. So guardian, caregiver, however you want to go about that, was there, and I would say very late 60s, early 70s, this age bracket. And the lady was very, very adamant about finding out exactly what was Fealy's clutch. She wanted to know what that red shirt was, why it was Texas. She was in Texas. She's had animals. It went on forever. So, yeah, I think, you know, staying blessed, that hashtag back there, and the fact that it was a bright red shirt with some amazing artwork on there. Yeah, I think that contributed to my long pickup. It was funny, man. It was, yeah. I mean, I don't even know how long, dude. I mean, it was so long. More than 10 to 15 minutes of just bombardment of, wow, and that's cool, and this and that. And she was trying to tell me, like, we needed, what did she say? I think she said something about get a Burmese and be a man. And it was so...
She said, get a Burmese and be a man. And you said, well, he's got 2 retics. And she was like, well, I guess he is a man.
Yeah. See? And so it was funny.
Apparently having a snake altogether doesn't make you a man.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because think about it. There's like little people like Reagan and stuff. She's got snakes. So
no, I understand that. But I mean, if you think about 3/4 of the population, they're scared of snakes. I mean, that's just true. What, 8 months ago, you were scared of snakes.
Hey, thanks for throwing that in there.
Hey, we're about keeping it real and being 100%, brother.
That's
it
true.
Ain't a bad thing.
So yeah, I was completely
petrified of Family Balls, Iron Dog. Sorry, I'm gonna try to catch up with you guys as we go.
What's up, everybody?
Ed can't see because he's on his phone at work, so I'm kind of watching.
I'm being attacked by a bug,
and he's gonna be the pretty face because I can't figure out how to get my freaking camera to work on my laptop. Even though I'm playing with everything, it's all good.
We're just having a ball. We're having fun. This is what we do. So, are there going to be any cool shows coming up for you soon?
I am going to Arlington at the end of September.
Oh, that sounds fun. Is it like real big?
It is a Narvik show. It's it's probably
so that's similar to like the US Arc, right?
So US Arc is there as well. It's kind of like the super shows in California, but under a different guise. Like US Arc still has an auction there on Saturdays, and but it's for the National Association of Reptile Keepers.
Nice. And are you a member of them?
I am not yet because I just started, but
gotcha.
I plan on
you have your ambitions to definitely hooking up with them, right?
Say that again. Sorry, I was reading comments.
I said, so you definitely have ambitions to hook up and link up with them.
Oh, absolutely. That's one of my first stops is seeing how I can join and be a member with them and with US Arc. I want to be a contributor to all aspects of this community.
Yeah, I think that's a big plus. Giving back in every way you can.
Why is my computer not identifying my keyboard? Does that happen to you?
This is weird just looking at my face.
Jesse said, "Can't having a snake make you a woman?" Hashtag equal opportunity.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Oh no, it's totally equal opportunity. I just thought it was funny. Like 3/4 of the population's, if not more, is scared of snakes. But
True.
you tell me I gotta have one of the biggest snakes there is to be a real man.
To be a bond, you need to have big snake.
Oh, it's too funny.
Oh man.
I wish I could figure this camera out next time. So this is gonna be like those that are on here. This is gonna be a Sunday ritual to kind of bring people in, and whether it's me or Ed, and we'll get this hangout thing figured out so it's not all messed up. But we're gonna start bringing people together and having people talk together. We got 14 watching right now and only 5 likes, guys. Go ahead and
something's wrong with that. Something's definitely wrong with that.
Like
I think it's because they're just seeing my face and they're like, "This is Fealy's channel. Why don't I see Fealy's face?"
Right? It's all good. It's all good.
It's all good. It's all good.
We make do with what we have.
Oh yeah, we just settle. We'll just settle with the big.
Well, I'm not saying we're settling. We're not settling. I'm saying we make do with what we have.
That's right.
Reason, I can't figure out the video aspect on this app, but as soon as I have it done, you guys will see both of our faces.
Right.
If I ever can. I might have to do another Google class on this.
Yeah. But at least we did this.
Right? I like it.
Any questions? Can we get any questions going right now?
What? Chucky got a job?
What?
Chucky said he got a new job maybe at Florida Nature Conservancy.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's freaking awesome, Chucky.
Definitely. Let's get 3 questions for John Fealy right now, guys, because he's the only one that can read. Let's get 3 questions. Let's do them right now. Come on, guys. Give me 3 questions for Mr. Fealy. Let's go ahead. Pop them out. They're going to be coming right here.
What's up, Metro Balls?
How about that one? Or that one? Or that one? There's going to be questions somewhere there. Let's pick one. 3 questions for Mr. Fealy.
I'm waiting for him to hit. No one's throwing. Everyone's talking to each other.
That's how it happened. That's what we're good for.
Would you go skydiving at 1K subscribers?
I would if someone paid for the ticket. Bam.
So I'm going to say no.
No.
I am like deathly scared of heights. Like, I can't be on the 2nd story of a mall near the rail without shaking.
Snaps.
So when I was younger, I used to have no fear of heights, right?
Uh-huh.
And I fell off of a roof a couple of times, and ever since then. And you actually have to climb a tower, like a 40-foot tower, and rappel off of it to join the military.
Right.
My eyes were closed like the entire freaking time. I just felt for what I needed to do and kept going.
I bet.
All right.
Pretty wild.
Theory Family Balls said, "What's your favorite morph and why?"
Why don't you answer that, Mr. Fealy?
So my favorite morph, I have a favorite Kodam and a favorite recessive.
No, man. Who said your favorite morph?
My favorite morph? My favorite morph is probably the GHI. I think.
All right, there we go. Everybody knows my favorite morph.
Like, the pattern's so freaking busy, and there's just the simplest addition of another morph to it can drastically change what it does. Like, you can go from super busy to adding like a lesser or a fire or a Mojave or something in the leucistic complex, and it turns almost all the pattern into hearts. I think it's the craziest thing ever.
Well, there you have it. I'm into the super fire, obviously, guys. Yes, there are lots of different ways to get a super fire. The one I like is when it has a nice flame going all the way down the dorsal area. Very bright. I'm digging that. That's what I'm into.
DJ Skull said, "How big do you want to get?"
In what regard? Like collection wise, or in the industry, or as a hobbyist? What does he mean by that? Let
me see.
That's a hard one to answer.
He didn't. Hey, DJ Skull, what do you mean by how big do you want to get? Do you mean like YouTube wise? Do you mean breeder wise? Do you mean hobby wise? What do you mean?
Yeah, that'd be really good to know.
Collection wise, how big do you want to get?
Okay, collection wise, I think I want to have close to like 150 to 200 snakes, but I don't see that happening in the next year or so. So yeah, that's kind of where I'd want to go, but obviously it's not going to happen anytime soon.
Yeah, I think for myself, my cutoff right now has been 30. Like I stopped myself at 30 snakes.
Was that a self-appointed cutoff?
Yeah, it was a self-appointed cutoff because I know what I can handle. With my breeding collection, it's at 30 snakes right now until my son gets a little bit older and he can help out. But by myself, I'm just holding it at 30. Once my son and my daughter and future child are a little bit older and I'm not going in every direction, I'm probably going to be looking at between 70 and 100 snakes.
Okay. That sounds good. I like that.
What's your next big step to become a breeder?
You want to go first?
So I'll be pairing here in about a month and a half.
Right.
So that's my next big step. But
okay.
I guess it's just to be patient and wait for the rest of my collection of females that aren't of size to get there.
Yeah. So I have right now 3 fully grown proven breeder males, and I have 0 females that I feel comfortable to, start pairing with. So what I started thinking was maybe it's time to get a fully grown female, and somebody reached out. They want to do something. So something may be happening. I just had to make sure everything worked out, and that, it worked out for everyone. You see what I'm saying? And so, yeah, hopefully there should be something happening coming soon from TGH when it comes to pairing stuff together.
Theory Family Balls said they're going to cap out at 150 breeders, but the kids are going to be older by then too.
That makes a lot of sense. They'll have that help. You know what I mean?
Right. That's the same way I'm saying. Like I'll do 100 breeders. Like obviously, I do education shows and things like that on the side as well. So when I say 30 right now, 30 is counting like just my breeding. That's not counting my education.
Okay.
And
yeah. Okay, I get you. Yeah.
Keep Forever collection.
Okay. I like that. Smart.
And then DJ Skull said his first one was 30, and then it went to 80, and now 90 is his cutoff, hopefully.
Again, hey, ask him if that's did he come up with that number, or was his other half the one that came up with that number? What's the reason for 90 being?
Let us know, guys. Was it a self concluded this is where I needed to stop, or was it a hey, the significant other said it's time to stop?
That's a good question.
James Nelson said he feels that 20 would be his limit.
Okay, yeah, I mean, especially if you're taking care of them all by yourself, that's a safe number.
Absolutely. I mean, it's hard. I have 30 breeders right now. I have four, 5 that are in my personal collection. And then I have geckos. I have my sulcata. I have my beardy. I have my kids. Like,
Those are the most unique morphs you have, huh?
Yeah, those are my most unique morphs. Absolutely.
They're priceless.
DJ Skull said the wife came up with that decision.
I was going that route. I just wanted to hear it, you know?
Austin.
Austin's in there?
No, I'm saying DJ Skull needs to talk to our boy Austin.
Oh, yeah. So there's a way to get around that. Go back, pay attention to some of the old TGH or go over there. Well, yeah, it was one of the episodes we did on TGH. So go take a look. It was with Austin, BCC, Ball and Chain Constrictors. Go take a look at that guy. His thing is basically your way to get around it is to just do it. Basically, just ask for forgiveness, not permission.
I can't say that. My wife's across the table staring at me right now, waiting for me to say something.
Just remember that I'm the positive, good influence. This guy does not push anyone to do what they shouldn't do, but I will support them in all their decisions.
Jeremy at All Time Reptiles said, my goal is produce and upgrade my collection with what I made, which is a great goal. That's the way, hush up, Bubba.
No, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's the way every good breeder hopes to do it at the end of the day.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if my collection's paying for itself and allowing me to upgrade, I'm doing something right.
You know what? That makes the most sense. Honestly, if that's your goal, and once you hit that goal, then you get to do cooler things like work on more advanced projects or better gear. All of those things come with time, you know?
Right. And please stop.
Yeah, I can't figure out how to get your face on here, dude.
Yeah, no, I don't know what's going on. It's weird. You know what's going to be funny is I'm probably going to figure it out like right before we get off.
That makes sense.
A lot of people are saying 100. Is that
100 I think is a safe number. Yeah, it really is, because I feel like if you're doing it, especially to take care of your own collection, you need to be able, well, it just really depends on the size. And I mean, if you're only getting like 4 or 5 snakes, then you know what I mean? You don't need them to produce as much. You should be able to take care of those on your own. Right. But when you start getting past 20 snakes, you definitely got to think about how you're going to fund your collection, you know?
Exactly. Like it's not a cheap hobby. This is right along the lines with like collecting cars and things like that, if you really think about it.
It's very true. Very true.
Give me just a second. Do either of you want to get other snakes besides ball pythons by Iron Dog Reptiles? You want to go first, or you want me to?
Well, I have my ball pythons, and I have 2 boas right now. I'm open to getting another species only if it comes from a really good friend. So for right now, I'm kind of holding off on all that. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. John, you want to tell everyone why we all need to wait?
You want me to tell them why we're going to wait on you getting more snakes or another species?
Well, I mean, you have some stuff that'll be, you know, in the future coming. So I'm not going to get in trouble with any big stuff right now. So yeah, I'll just wait till off into the future.
So because of my education, I obviously have more than one species.
Oh yeah.
But on top of that, I've just had a thing since I started snake keeping and started collecting back when I was 14 years old. I've always had an obsession with larger snakes. I've never liked smaller snakes. And so my first one was I think she was a 6.5 foot red tail boa. She weighed, I can't even remember how much anymore. It's been so long.
She was a chunky one, though, huh?
Yeah, she was a chunky boa. I definitely probably overfed her a little bit because I loved her so much.
Yeah.
And so the passion with big snakes started like right off the bat. So
Okay.
I have 2 reticulated pythons. They're both babies right now, but Josiah Dean, stop.
No, we're not doing
Besides having a fun time over there.
Oh yeah, he's trying to kick his sister out of the swing.
He's running that house right now.
Right? You're gonna go to bed if you don't stop.
Oh yeah, that's true. What time is it over there right now?
Go play with your toys. 7:30.
Oh, okay.
That's awesome, Retro Balls. Texas is awesome, but I don't know. I'm kind of digging California.
Yeah, California. Here, let me show you what's up. Bam!
But
you know you like that.
So I have 2 retics. I have that giant.
It's backwards, but it's Cali.
Yeah. Red tail boa. That was my first love. So when I started keeping again, I had to get another one. I have a 5 foot, almost 5 foot long Amazon tree boa.
Okay.
And a bunch of ball pythons.
A bunch of them.
A bunch.
Huh. So let me see. Realities of a keeper, of a YouTuber.
Realities of a YouTuber. So what, as a YouTuber, like you've grown exponentially. Like you've grown so much faster than even some of the big names. So what do you think was the biggest contributing factor to that right now?
I would say being 100% realistic in what you're doing, and also being consistent. Those things are pretty much the most important aspect to what I was doing for growth in regards to getting out into the community. You know what, guys? I'm not sure, but it looks like I lost Mr. Fealy. I don't know if I'm still live. It does look like he's not here right now, and I don't know how to tag him in here. Unfortunately, I don't know how to tag him in here. So this is what we're going to do. Thank you guys if you are watching still, if I'm still broadcasting out into the world. Much love. TGH is all about that unity. It's all about that hashtag positivity movement. Please stay tuned to John Fealy, to Fealy's Clutch. He's an amazing person. Again, much love, and we'll see you on the next vlog.